And today I'm going to give you my top 3 health and fitness tips that you definitely should know if you're going to start, or even if you're in a health and fitness journey. See, these are the 3 things that I wish somebody told me rather than me stumbling upon them or finding them out freaking, 5 years later. So in this video, I'm not going to tell you what to eat, and I'm not going to tell you that you need to exercise. Those 2 things, you need to learn about nutrition and you need to learn about your body, okay? Super important. What I'm going to talk to you about first, my number 1, is making sure your goals are right. Now, I can't stress it enough how hard it is for me to see all these young women and young men get so wrapped up in body image, and that's all they care about. All they care about is how they look in that bikini. It's great motivation, don't get me wrong, and it should be one of the reasons that you're doing this. Because guess what? When you're really tempted to eat that cupcake, guess what? You're not thinking about your bikini. And that one reason isn't gonna hold you over. Your goal and your reason why as to why you're doing all of this needs to be really, really strong. So I'm gonna start off by telling you there's over 60 psychological and physical benefits to having a healthy diet and working out and exercising and making that a part of your lifestyle. Over 60. How many do you really focus on? Majority of people only focus on one, when there's all this other opportunity and availability to focus on other ones. There are so many. So my challenge for you is to come up with a list of at least 5 different reasons that it'll motivate you. So for instance, we're in a setting that was a big motivation for me. I came here with my boyfriend 6 years ago. I came here with Jordan, and we were really fit in the beginning, but then after like a year, we got in I gained 30 pounds, he gained a lot, about 80 pounds. And we came here and it was one of the worst experiences. We didn't even enjoy being in nature because it was so taxing on our bodies and we couldn't do it. So a big motivation for me was to be able to come and hike with no problem and just be able to enjoy myself. So use things that you love as motivation for why you're doing this as well. Go and research the different things that'll make you feel good. All right, now number 2. Number 1 was simply to figure out your goals and make sure your goals are in line with the truth and they're accessible. Number 2 is find some people to freaking do it with. Make sure you find a coach. If you want me to be your free coach, the link is below. Or find somebody who knows what they're talking about. If you just kind of it's a little unfortunate. If you decide to go and be healthy with your best friend who's also very unhealthy, the likelihood of you 2 succeeding together is very unlikely, because all it takes now, instead of one of you guys needing to fight temptation, now 2 of you guys need to fight temptation. Because what's gonna happen when your girlfriend says, girl, let's not work out today, let's go get some ice cream instead? You're gonna go get ice cream. You know it, because now it's not, and then this happens with me and Jordan a lot too. If I say I have a craving for something, he's like, I'm down. You have this idea and you think that, that person's gonna be able to talk you out of it, but now you're saying, okay, my friend needs to have more willpower than I do. So be sure that you find a coach that can help you out with that temptation, help you out with the mental aspect of it, and be able to answer questions for you. Find a coach and find somebody, not just a personal trainer or anything like that. Find a coach who knows the psychological aspects of it too, or a place where you can go and be held accountable with other people. I kind of stumbled upon that online. I was put into a group, and I also was working out and did Insanity with 3 other people. So that was really great motivation. It really helped to stick to it. And that would be my second piece of advice. And now for my third biggest, this is my biggest piece of advice. Now please pay attention. Please pay attention. If you get nothing else out of this video, well, first of all, let's congratulate you, because tip number 3 is educating yourself about a healthy lifestyle. Educating yourself about your body, educating yourself about food and how your body works with different food, educating yourself about what happens during a workout. Did you know that when you do a workout, you're actually breaking down your muscles, and your muscles don't get bigger during a workout? They actually get bigger when you refuel your body and you feed it and you rebuild your muscles. You have to do that with food. Do you know how to do that? If you don't, you gotta go learn. You have to go figure it out and be okay. Don't wait. Listen, be okay with doing things wrong in the beginning. It's okay, because I'm still happy Find people who have done it already. Ask them for their advice. But also know that every body is different. Every single person is different. Some people have gluten intolerances. Some people have shellfish intolerances. Not everybody can do it the same exact way. So find somebody who understands that. Find somebody who's willing to work with you on a one-on-one basis, and set you up with an exercise program too, and set you up with that accountability that you need in the group. So I hope you hit all three of those things. So number one, making sure that your goals are really, really not only realistic. So for instance, when I first got into health and fitness, I thought I could be like a figure competitor. But hey y'all, I got big hips. If you've ever seen my figure, I got big hips and big thighs. I was a softball and a volleyball player and a baseball player. So that's just not in the cards for me. That's not my body type. But I'm okay with that. I've learned that it's not my body type and I can't look like everybody. That took education, which was number 3. So number 1, making sure your goals are in line with reality. Number 2, making sure you have people around you who are gonna encourage you and push you past those times of temptation, are gonna help teach you. And number 3, go and do your research. Go and do your research. Don't just listen to societal fads, please. Don't just listen to societal fads. Find friends who are doing something, or contact me. Do something about your health and fitness. Stop waiting, educate yourself. I love you guys so much. If you liked this video and you found it helpful in any sort of way, please give it a thumbs up. I really, really appreciate you also sharing this video so that your friends can also get educated, and maybe, hey, they'll reach out to you and say, let's do this together. All right, guys, I love you so much, and I look forward to hearing from you. See you later.